Come on. Alright, what is Blazer Bros? And today we are, as you've seen, doing, what's it called? Finishing up the Whispers in the Walls, and we're doing Jade Shadows tonight. So, I think that I'm going to change out to Mr. Volt because I can. And we got. Where is it that we got? We're going to take a look at Viral Katir right now. Orcus Relay on Pluto. We need to go to Pluto. Okay. So, that's what we're going to do right now as we do this. So yeah, the reason why I didn't start my stream at 8 like usual is because I went a wee bit overtime with my buddy, helping him stream his stuff, so yeah, go check out Frosco. I'm in there. I help out with that. Go check that out. And yeah, all in all right now it's just us working on this, so yeah. That's why I was a wee bit late for this stream. Nothing too bad, nothing too, you know. We are getting, and I said are because we are.
Baroketeer has arrived.
Bioketeer. Let's see what I want to get. Maybe not for this because I don't think that I'm going to be getting this. What is this? It's a glyph. I'm alright with glyphs, but I don't want it. Ooh, Tier Kavat armor. I actually have a Smita on my other profile, so I might be looking on getting this. This is a pretty nice Kavat armor. I actually have one of these on my other profile, too. So, 440 if I were to get two, 220 if I were to get one. I think I have two, if I'm correct. It's pretty nice. It's nice, not, like, extravagant. Infirmera. A Lotus Infirmera. Okay. I might get that, actually, on my other profile. I'm not gonna get that shit for a while. I can get a floof. Cool. I actually don't have this yet, so I might get it on my other profile. A lot of these are going to be on my other profile because I don't have the stuff to get it right here, so... Is this Chroma? Okay, I was about to say, is this Dante, but then I looked and I was like, nah. I was going to say it looks kind of like Dante, but I wasn't paying attention fully, so... What the hell? Oh, it's a scrolling! Oh! 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 I'm gonna get that before I get that. The scrolling. Nah, I don't like it. Ooh. 90, 105, 105, I think? If I'm correct. Login music, that's 160. There's a lot of good shit. Damn! That's another login music. Santa Benaros, I will be doing that later.
A little out of your reach. Perhaps a
Not
Darbo deal
necessarily.
would be more your speed?
Shade Siren. I might do Fang and Sierra right now. I'm going to keep Shade, Burston, and Gunson. That's 120. Oof. We could do more, but...
Why, hello.
Okay, I want this. Definite. Purchase.
What a pleasant surprise.
And then I said
Perhaps
that I
this was you
wanted
after all?
this. So let's get this.
They say money can't buy class, but I think you just proved them wrong.
Is there anything else that is like in purchasable reach? Let's see here. But what we could do now, since we have it, we could go over here and check this out. What I'm going to do. Wait, what else did I buy? I bought this, and I bought... Honestly, I do not remember. Excuse me? Hold on. Okay, I'm a wee bit confused. Give me a moment. We've got two teams. And I don't remember what one is, and I remember what the other one is, but I don't know why. Wait, one second. Yes, I was going the correct way.
My latest safari in the void has yielded spectacular finds. Unique items for the tenor of distinction.
Okay. An emote and scrolling. What did I just buy? uh,
Now you have something to work toward.
listen, Bio. I don't know what the hell I just bought. It's not that I have something to look towards. I think it's Lavos. So let's go to the Lavos real fast.
Enjoy, and please leave something in the little box over there.
I could if I wanted to, but that's not what I'm here for. Yeah, I'm really fucking confused. What the hell did I just buy? I'm so confused. And I don't think that we're gonna go as votes. I don't think that we're gonna go. So I almost forgot to change. Alright, that's let's go.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts.
2, 3, 4. We're looking to do Maximus kills and 15 missions.
Let's check what's next.
Oh, it has been pretty much 10 minutes. So we need to get working on our shit.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the indifferences corrupting Judge reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. Go, be alarmed, and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno, there is some truth to what the fish says. That page was the last thing my Albrecht ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
Gotta make sure that we don't get eaten like we did last time.
So long as the indifference is missing a digit, it is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask, your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
Do not patronize the Tenno fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms.
Hey, listen.
Know where she learned it.
Listen here, fish. Just because you use big words don't mean that we don't know what you're talking about. We may like to fight, but that doesn't mean that we're just roding brutes that don't know shit. Not dying to a fucking laser. And yes, I know I can fucking shoot it, but it's really hard to fucking shoot that laser while you're trying to fucking kill everything else. I knew this was coming. All I need to do is just split it off so that they're away from me. Because they're getting shielded from that fucking thing. If I could just stand here and just fucking blast it over and over, then maybe I could get it down. Maybe I could get all. All I need to do is just keep fucking shit out of it. Maybe it'll sooner or later get. Oh, it's going down faster than yesterday. I do gotta say that. back and damn. Yeah, hopefully this time I don't have I don't have a time restraint this time, so hopefully I can actually concentrate a lot better than I could yesterday.
of
Oh,
us
compose
are
myself. Hold on.
moments away from an extinction grim, black, and final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you towards
I'm trying to finish up!
starting page!
You be quiet! I wouldn't have this done yesterday! It's that little factor right over there. I'll have a freaking dance around this stupid thing. Only 7. Five. Hopefully I can get... Hopefully I can get the 5 in the time. Oh shit.
It was a long walk towards competence,
Ah.
but here you are. Now, please, the page.
Let's go get it. Let's go get the fucking final page. And it'd be done with this bullshit.
How about you give me the page instead, kiddo? Consider it part of our deal.
Oh, thank God! Final fucking length!
It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word.
Philhand raps upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone!
There we go. With no time restraint, we got her done. My fucking word. One thing that we gotta do now, we gotta get Dante. We need to get Dante. Which I think, if we get Jake Shadow Dust done, we'll be working on Dante tomorrow.
Tenno, are you there? Oh, thank Void. Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry!
I need to get lightning editing.
Tanks. Future is taking up hands inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take his bloody career.
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay! continue. The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
I forgot. Yeah, to do that. Oh man, that's fucking funny. I was just sitting here like, how the fuck do I beat this guy again? And then I look and I was like, oh, there's a something that I could do. That's fucking hilarious.
But I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead.
How do I do this again? I don't even remember how I did this, honestly. Are you fucking shitting me? Why?
Are you there? Oh, thank Void. Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry!
One at a time, just tear them down. And then it builds itself back up, and this is what happens. Oh!
Get out! There's nothing for you here! Get out!
Tinu! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
What do I get in return for this? Exactly. Nothing. Why?
You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise
Are you fucking shitting me?
For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead.
Oh shit. Gosh damn it! I do not have to repeat this. I can't remember how I did it. I don't factually remember. It's bullshit. I guess Calaman, maybe? Towards probably not the best. Let's... Oh! Oh, yeah. That has unlimited shots. That means that I can just... Yes! Jeffy, you're a fucking genius.
Listen, the murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need
to try one more
to
time.
Now!
And then come back tomorrow, whenever I'm not so, I guess, worked up. It's taking longer than I wanted it to, but trials should be released, I guess? Even though I've already completed it? I don't know. Whatever the heck it is.
Thanks. Towards my future. It's taking the paths inch by inch.
The sodding indifference digs a path through the walls, and then, Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay!
Like I said, one more time.
The strand holds. The indifference approaches. Soon, it will take on mass.
Oh, man. Gotta defeat this backward. But at least I got the bonus. At least I have something that's like, hey, yeah,
Get out! There is nothing for you here!
Tinu! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
really? What bullshit! Didn't even fucking get to do the Grimoire yet, and it's like, You know what, it's fine.
Lloyd, you gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead.
Gosh damn it! I don't even know how I fucking defeated it last time. I really don't. This is bullshit. I don't want to speak because I don't want to say sorry to them ruin it. So that's why I'm not saying anything. Not until right now I'm just concentrating on trying to get him down. That's all I want to do is get him down. I want to be done with this. tonight. And then maybe we'll start Jade Shadows tomorrow. Because it is well over an hour. This might be like an hour and a half whenever we get done with it, so... Just keep spamming the same shit over and over again because I can. And yes, it may be a wee bit of a cheap tactic, but you know what? It's better than not doing anything at all and keep dying and 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 dying. Over and over and over and over again. It was just like yesterday. I think it was yesterday at least. When we used the tactic, well, actually, they got stuck. Never mind, I forgot. They got stuck, and I just spammed the Grimoire on them. Which, if you don't know what the Grimoire is, then go back and watch the stream again because... Uh-oh.
Day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
I'm trying to find my little hiding spot again. Oh, it's not my hiding spot, but it works, doesn't it? We're almost there, Nazis. Almost there. Aren't I glad that I have a bow with infinite ammo? Oh, we're almost done. Fucking finally! We did it! I had to kind of cheat a wee bit, but is it really cheating? No, it's just using the game's fucking, Steve? Oh, wait, no. You're using his mechanics against himself. That's what I was talking about. Wait, hold it, Jeff. Just fucking hold it. Don't tap it.
Yara
stillness. Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think.
What did he say to you right before he left?
He said,
that's it. That it was always watching. That just was no way to remember me. That he wasn't worthy.
my last sight of your face must not be marred by tears.
And that was
make the best of things.
And that was the Whisper in the Walls.
Come, Tagfer. Ah, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagfer's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand, and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work! Yes, yes.
So we are not doing bounties right now. We're not doing, if I'm correct, the bounties are for what's it called? Dante. We do bounties, we get shit for Dante, and then we can build Dante later on. We're not doing that right now. We'll probably do that tomorrow because I really want to get Dante because he's quite strong. So he will be very helpful for...
Let's put you to work. You met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the Void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The Void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time. I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act.
You want to get it, you get that. You want to get this, you get it.
In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate, a fellow seeker.
But we're just going to work
to know
like
that
this.
he perished in these very halls while I slept is a bitterness to me. Dante shared the Entrati fascination with bones. I was content to let him explore our old burial vaults and ossuaries. I hear his voice sometimes when I walk these halls alone. Quiet. Oh, I'll just pop. I wait upon your pleasure.
Oh shit. I don't mean to do that.
Please, remember to hand in any vocab you encounter. For analysis.
Hey! I still got a bunch of that noisy metal wood you like so much. At least I'm told it's noisy. Mr. Tagfer says he made it all safe. How do you make wood safe? Is wood not safe? Has Mr. Tagfer made all wood safe? What about the wood I made nests from back when I lived in the green thing? Hello? Is wood my friend? Hello?
I'm trying to find you, bird.
I wasn't me. Then I was me. Will I be not me again? When I
Oh, is he up? He might be up.
When I was not, I was one of the There was nothing when I wasn't. Now I'm just me. And things are just things.
Where the fuck are you?
Being a person is hard. I don't feel like me fits in here. Inside me is the wrong size for outside me. Outside me is the wrong size for outside. I wonder if the other does feel like this.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work.
Oh, there's bird.
Mr. Tagfer is very still and very quiet. Like a dead thing in the hot green thing I think that came from. Jungle. He must be practicing. Mr. Tagfer? Wow, he's really good at that. Dead thing. Is Min a dead thing? Can my friends be dead things? Can I be a dead thing? Oh, Papa will bring her back. Papa can do that. Papa will let us be dead things. Papa, Bark, loves us. Yes, Bark. Yes, Bark, Bark. Mr. Fishanachi. He know. Papa's plan, he said. So, Oh, I love this bit.
Those are good. That's a scene. I don't really use scenes, so... Corvex. Let's see here. Like I said, I don't really use scenes, so no. If I ever sold my grimoire, necromax stuff. Let's see here. Can I get necromax parts from this part right over here? Which I don't think that I can, but it's worth looking. Melee Arcane Adapter, Melee Vortex. These are... okay. Yeah, I can't. But at least that's good to know because I can go back. I have a bunch of stuff that I could go to get whenever I get what's the name? What am I trying to say? Hold on. I can get the mod for the Necromech is what I'm trying to say.
Tenno. Albrecht's own hand, to protect the chosen operator from the hazards of his laboratory. This design is yours, by right. I intend to keep the promise I made to him. When the time is right, and the equipment repaired, I will assist you to travel back to the past, to the pivotal year of 1999. Perhaps, between us, we may change history. Lloyd.
Yeah, thank you, Lloyd.
Chosen operator. A friendly suggestion. You could do so much more with those melee weapons of yours. I donate my wisdom on both tool and technique. Listen well. Tenno-kai, a fighting technique fusing void and bestial instinct. Raw power. While I have never used Tenno-kai, I understand it perfectly. Somewhat of a mind master. Enough so that lost materials pertaining to Tenno-kai have been stored just out of my reach in the sanctum. Tools. That I was not one to rest. Use this segment to unlock more potential for your arsenal. The arcane was an art and science that Papa studied well. The convexity of my bowl a magnifying glass on his research, and now your gain. Install this segment, acquire melee arcanas, find Tenno-kai modules, and observe the results. A swift deletion of your foes.
Thank you, Fish.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Oh, the Laverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it, and so few visited, let alone donated. Oh, I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Laverian. You just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer, I thought, oh, why not? Just let it go. Let it all go. I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, if only Dante was still around. Please, you must come see me.
Tino, please, the Liberian desperately needs your help. Come to see me in Dante's Liberian as soon as possible. R1. And that's where we shall go.
Hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am, of the thing that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know, I wasn't sure it was possible to be less than a man, for I was a man once. This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends, but now that shall never come to pass. Look around, and I will recount what was meant to be.
Only because it wants us to, not because we want to.
I've made such a terrible mistake, you see. In a universe at its own throat, where every living thing works daily to keep body and soul together, there's not much appetite for history, for stories. The Laverian may not be a real place, a place you can reach out and touch, but to reality it was anchored. And reality demands a tithe. It takes coin to keep this place rest, this shrine to memory. And a savvy businessman I was not. To be less than a man is to be a fool, and fool I was. Did I never tell you of Dante? No, I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't the fortitude. The entirety of the Laverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Laverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavor.
What he's saying is that Dante was a scholar.
Parvos Granum, you know the name. He
all know
of
the
the
name.
gilded hand and gilded tongue. For an age he has sought what Dante and I had gathered together, our collected treasures. For one such as Granum there is no such thing as enough. In an age with no appetite for memory, maintaining a shrine to our shared history seemed folly. And so, in a low moment, I signed it all away. I do not know what possessed me in that moment. I have no need for money, or food, or shelter, or care. Perhaps I merely felt my time was done, that the past had served its use, and me along with it. Whatever the reason, I allowed myself an instant to feel my misery to be greater than my life's purpose. A momentary indulgence that may be paid by every future generation until the sun goes dark. I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and I, we tempered each other's unique compulsions. You would have liked Dante, I feel. His end began, as it did for so many souls, with the Entrati family. The patriarch of that benighted family had fallen into decadence and disrepute, his name sullied by controversy and implications of madness. Then an erstwhile associate of mine, a gentleman by the name of Lloyd, a Master Entrati's man for more than a lifetime, well, vanished. Lloyd, his master, and his entire lineage just gone. There were rumours, of course. Master Entrati was known at that time for outlandish claims and questionable science relating to voices he was hearing, I believe. Gods from beyond the veil and whatnot. After the disappearances, Dante, never one to let a good mystery go, insisted on infiltrating the Entrati manse and learning the truth for himself. I, however, being more familiar with the confidential details of Master Entrati's interests, urged him otherwise. I suppose you wonder why I would do such a thing, if I believed Master Entrati to be fit for little more than the asylum. Lloyd was, as I said, a dear friend. We spoke often. His last missive to me was a simple one. We end as we began. As a student of history and its occult apocrypha, I know the terrible import of those words, and so I cautioned Dante to remain by my side. He promised to do so, then did otherwise, and I never saw him again. Perhaps I was not so deft at tempering him as he was of me, and that, I suppose, was my first great failing, the parent of this second and most final one. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granham's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves only to strip an edifice whose singular purpose was to protect it. But there remains one slim hope: the sourcing of artifacts from places other than the Laverian, sourced by you at my direction. Help me, friend. Help me, that my one great and final mistake not be the error that turns our collective history and the work of lifetimes to a single miserable use, making a rich man richer.
The question is, where's the box? If that's what he wants me to do, is donate.
I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve...
You... I'm going to have to read this. You only just now learned of my old friend Dreas, Leviathan's predicaments. predicament. I believe I can help you help him. I brought old conduit network has everything Dracus will need. Access the conduits in the Armadas node on Demos or through the Sanctum Automatica. Come see me afterwards. I may even be able to help you recover his trusty colleague, the Warframe Dante Lloyd. Install melee arcane adapter, and then we're going to auto install so that we can get that, and then we're going to install. Okay, we cannot do that, but at least we got it installed. Well, that is, yeah. What do we have left? Give me a moment. And actually, I want to before anything.
Fear.
That's not what I wanted. Fear! Ah! Excuse me. Not what I wanted.
What's on your mind, dreamers?
Tomorrow I'm going to have to go through and get the rest of this stuff done. Former missions and let's say 75, so 25 Xmas.
Coming up next.
Alright. Well, we got Jade Shadows and Lotus Eater. If I'm correct, Lotus Eater is not too long, so we'll do Jade Shadows and Lotus Eater. And then, yeah, we would have that done, which would bring us to this, which I think this is 1999. No, this is the Hex. My bad. This is the Hex. So we'll get that done, and then we would have these guys to do, and yeah, then we'll be like fully done. I think I might do this one like off until I get the thing done, because so we're gonna be sitting here for a while just doing the same shit. Obviously, Octavia's Anthem would be like a fun one. It's a really fun one to do. So maybe we'll get that. We'll get Glass Gambit. We still got to do. I talked to Amron in New Loca room and any relay. Okay, so yeah, I talked to Cetus on Earth and purchase Sands of Inaros, which we could do that, but we're going to wait for Sands of Inaros because yeah. So these we need to go to like Earth and get these done. Then we can get these fully done, and then yeah. Veilbreaker, and we haven't done Manon a man of few words. We need to get those done. Okay. Oh, at least I know. Actually, you know what? Maybe before we go, we can go to Earth and talk to Ergo Glass and Perlin Sweetkin's room and anyway. So go to Earth, I think? Oh, talk to Nikon. See this? And okay, so Cetus, Earth. Oh, any relay. Okay, Earth. We're going to. Right. I know. Cetus. So we can start what? Mask of the Revenant. Oh yeah, that was gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna. Where's Cetus? Before we go, we're going to Cetus, and we're going to talk to Nikon. So we could get the Mask of the Revenant, and then we're going to the relays, and then we're going to talk to them and get those stuff.
Best prices and free advice, Sura. To me, you're a local. Buy 3 bags of termite droppings. It's free advice with or without purchase, Sura. I'm here to help. Those rooms upside doors?
So we can't open that up yet, so leave Cetus. And in any relay, if I'm correct, that's what we have to do. I go house and sequence room and any relay. And any relay. New local. Okay. That's not what I wanted.
Give what you can, Tenno, to help us.
Can I? By the way, I think that we got shit open on demos. Oh, Jupiter has some stuff that needs to be done. Oh, one thing, the rep list. Oh shit! So we got demos in the rep list, and then we are all done, and we can start doing. Ooh, I'm not doing this until we get. I'm not start. I mean, I am going to start setting a relay. Okay, give me a moment. We're going before starting second give me a moment before we start the man, I'm trying to fact a tank. Oh well. I can't fucking think right now. Before we start it, we're going to finish up and get like pretty much everything open. That's what I was trying to say, but I can't think the name. Okay. We're gonna check every room, by the way, so.
Ah, Terno. You got my message?
I can't see with the damn blinks in my eyes. But yeah, this is who we come to.
My pupil, the next summit awaits. Are the lotus seduced? The lotus seduced. That my pupil, the next summit awaits. Are you ready to make the climb?
I might change these
Well, I mean,
wings out because they're so fucking massive. I can't fucking see.
You may explore the sanctuary for new knowledge.
I'm not coming here for knowledge. I'm coming here to see if I can. We haven't done a rank up at H's. I just realized that. I forgot about that. Steel path. That's the word I was looking for. We'll do other stuff first before we get to steel path.
Ah, Terno. You got
Yeah, I think that we just did a fucking complete ass circle. I can't see! I'm probably going to take the wings off. I really am. They're getting in my way. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
We await sacrifice. You are. These will feed the fire.
Guess I would do this.
You are a fire, as feared as you are respected. We await sacrifice.
Glasgow.
Time is credit, Tenno, so we'll forego the usual formalities. We have a dire problem, you see, concerning the Mycona people. Have you heard of them? I see. Well, they are quite resourceful, unusual, really. The Mycona earn a living by harvesting the biological products of the infested. A dangerous trade, and we Perrin have always given them fair value for their goods. But I've received disturbing news. That cleric of greed, Nef Anyo, has raided their colony, making off with more than just the resources they depend on. It seems he took, well, here, look at this.
The dark-eyed man smashed our colony gates and kidnapped us. Locked us in here. But I don't care. It's Mom and Dad I'm worried about. Without the gates, the mumblers will be coming. They'll get sick, they'll start to mumble too. That can't happen. Papa says I'm blessed, so maybe I should pray? I'll pray for the Tenno to come. I'll pray for the Tenno to save my family.
That's Niwa. She was taken along with several more Myconian children. Those who remain are under siege from the infestation. Before we can rescue Niwa and the other captives, we must first restore the Myconians' defenses. Our financial strength is useless against the mindless horde. We need Tenno muscle. Will you help Niwa's people?
So I forgot. We had to come back for these whenever we get done.
Interested?
So we'll come back to those, and then yeah, it's been 2 hours of streaming. So yeah, all right, well. Still can't do that. I thought so, but I was like, okay, you know what, maybe. Alright, thank you lads and lassies for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Slide on over to the subscribe button, touch it, it is free. Jump on over to that like button, also touch it. It's also free, and while you're down there, leave a comment, say hi, see what other games do you want me to play, stuff like that. I got like Destiny, I'm going to play that. I'm going to play I think I'm going to play, I know it's not an open world, but I think that I would have fun editing it. I think I'm going to do High in Life on this channel. Yeah. So there's a few games that I've been wanting to play. I'm going to play them after I get this done. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play the rest of the GTA for less than a week now, but besides the point, it's still a week. And yeah, we're just going to stick to this game and try working on this game, grinding out the rest of the stuff. We need to get our Necromech, we need to get Dante, we need to get
and is therefore
Revenant
to allow animals on board.
We need a few things. We're going to work on getting them, and yeah, that's just how it is. I love you guys for everything that you do for me, and I will see you guys in the future videos. So all in all, I love you guys. Deuces and peace. The back out. Bye.